Hi guys, we're doing empties in another location. I'm actually in a hotel, but I say that to say if you hear slamming, it's because people are leaving for the morning, and you know, hotel doors, no matter where you are, slam. So, sorry, I still have morning voice. Like that's how early it is. Okay. Let's see where we want to go with this. So my others empties might not go up this month. I'm not 100% sure. It depends on what I can get done. This trip is for work, so I've been really busy. The first thing I had like one line left of, so I was like, okay, let's not leave this till next fall. I did a little inventory and was like, I should not leave this one little strip left. This is Bullseye, and it's by Closet Full of Wax. Do I want to read the notes? No, I don't want to read the notes. I'll just show you. I would 100% repurchase. It's one of my favorite fall scents. I do want to take my little one last sniff. You know what I didn't think of? I didn't bring my favorites notebook to put my favorites in. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe I can just take the ones back that I love, if there's not too many. This is Mint Cookies by the Pharmacist's Daughter. I did like this, but I don't know if I'd repurchase. I'm gonna go ahead and say I won't repurchase, unless they're in the snap bars that they offer, which are like, I think it's 4 small pieces and then you get 2 of those. But this was a larger cake looking item, but I would not repurchase. This is Teddy B's The Twins. I remember thinking, like, the whole time I melted this, I promised there was some, maybe it's a pine, but I promised there was some fizzy in it. Yeah, I don't know. Something about it was, like, fizzy, and I didn't like that, or what I think is fizzy. The next thing I have is Sugar Plum Macaron, and that is by Lurid Apothecary. I didn't love this, so no, I would not repurchase. This is Hello Beautiful type, and this was just when I was getting into Bath & Body Works types. This is a little too floral for my home. I don't like floral. I don't love florals for like home scents. Sorry, hotel noises. So yeah, I probably would not. Yeah, I would not repurchase this. I have Pure Seduction type by Ebony Violet. I would repurchase this in a smaller quantity. It has florals in it, but it also has citrus and melons and plums. Yeah, I would repurchase that. Do I wanna? Yeah, I'll put that in the favorites. Yeah. This is Elsa by Hayden Rowe. This is so good, but I knew it was gonna be really good. It's like a mint eucalyptus mix. I think it has a little vanilla in it. I can't remember. The notes aren't on this because this was a sample, but I really do like this, and I have a loaf of it, so I'm really excited about that. Then I have 24 Karat Gold by Earth Goddess Treasure Box. Love this. Whatever note, oh, my Fitbit. Whatever note she uses for cream cheese is so good. Love that. And I would 100% repurchase anything that says cream cheese on her website. I have Vintage Farmhouse Christmas. And this was like 25 cents or something. I wouldn't repurchase it though. It's like cologne tree. I don't know. I don't love it. I have another closet full of, another Earth Goddess Treasure Box, Tale as Old as Time. I really like this. It was like a lemon, I guess lemon because of her dress, but lemon bakery-ish. The thing about I noticed about Earth Goddess Treasure Box is it like, I don't feel like it lasts as much, but she only does clams. And you know, a lot of people have suspicions about clams not lasting as long. So it might not even be that. So I do need to order, I keep saying this, I do need to order a custom of hers and see if that makes the difference, because the customs can be loaves or other shapes. And I've never had other shapes from her. This is Warm Fireside Flurries. It's pretty much marshmallow fireside. Nothing to complain about here. Would repurchase and repurchase. This is 100% a favorite. And honestly, if I could find this annually at Walmart, I'd probably stop buying marshmallow fireside candles. I have here Viva La Juicy type. I told you guys several times, this just reminds me of my grandma, so I would buy it again, but in smaller quantity. This was huge. I think I purchased this, yeah, this summer. It had to be last winter-ish, because the pour date was May, and usually she takes a minute to pour, so The next thing I have is Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo is really good. I would 100% repurchase this. It has a cola note, and that's so delicious to me, guys. I'm sorry if I'm whispering a little bit more than normal, because usually I'm like a projector, but I am in a hotel, and I don't want to be like yelling at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is Scrappy-Doo, and it also has a cola note, and it's really, really good. So I would repurchase this as well. And this is Closet Full of Wax. I have Yuzu Strawberry Jam, Chamomile Tonka. This one was fairly new, but I decided to go ahead and, like, I was going to say burn through it, as in, like, get through it fast, but that also sounds like melt through it. So I did use this up, and I said when I smelled it that it looked like tomatoes. It doesn't smell like tomatoes. It was okay. It was not worth repurchasing, though. This is a sample of Rainbow Sherbet. Just one of those small samples I used in my tea light warmer. I don't love it. That was Zape. This is Closet Full of Wax Vivian Banks. This was way too floral, and it was like, okay, so it was a mixture of sugared violets and lavender, cashmere, and I already don't like lavender, and sugared violets has to be mixed correctly, so this is a huge no. This is L3 Waxy Wonders 1 in a Million type. Again, just a floral that I wouldn't melt in my house very often, so wouldn't repurchase this. This is Winter Witch. It had like a berry note to it, and this is by With Envy, and I didn't love it. I just didn't love it. You know what's weird about this hotel, guys? Anyways, this is Winter Witch. This is Alert Apothecary Jingle Bell Rock. This had the weirdest smell. It's supposed to be like 3 different types of peppermint and some peppermint fluff. Something about this reminds me of a plasticky peppermint. I don't know if that makes sense. But yes, that's not a repurchase. This is Strawberry Pound Cake type. Yeah, it was spot on Bath & Body Works yogurty dupe. And therefore I wouldn't repurchase. This was really good. This was Jack's Christmas. It was lavender, marshmallow, blue sugar, and Palo Santo. Like, all those things don't make sense for me. Well, Palo Santo I like. It kind of smells like marshmallow lavender, the candle, but more. I don't know. I'd put this in the, it's not a favorite, but I was more so surprised than anything. This is Toothless, another one that had like a cream cheese note, by Earth Goddess Treasure Box. So good. And I'm gonna add this to my favorites for sure. This is one of those that I just, like, all of her stuff I was hanging on to by the last little 2 cubes, and I decided, let's just, for January, go ahead and get that out of the way. Now, here we have Let Me Fix My Hair. It was Shampure type and Lush Big type, and it was okay. Not repurchase worthy. In smaller quantities than a Millie Pot was what she calls them. They're like the circle metal containers, aluminum. But yeah, any smaller quantity maybe, but no, not repurchase worthy. The next thing I have is a Broadway Wax, wait for it, and it had cupcakes at Tiffany's, lavender, pink sugar, cotton candy frosting. So 2 out of the 4 things I was like, I'm probably not gonna like that, and lo and behold, that cupcakes at Tiffany's just took over. But I did really appreciate that the claim was different. I like that a lot. It was bright pink, so this is just the remnants of the color. It's weird because without it being melted, it kind of smells good. But while melted, it was just too much lavender and too much cupcakes at Disney. All right, and so in the last but not least item, and I found one major flaw in this, Closet Full of Wax, Pistachio Macaroon. I love this scent. It's my favorite pistachio note. Oil. So good. It has that like pastiness of macarons. Okay, but I can't get that last little bit out, and it's gonna drive me nuts. And I'm like, I'm not really one to start cutting things open because I'm a wimp, and if I hurt my hand, I'm gonna be sad. But yeah, so I used this all the way down. It was really easy to use this because I went back on the website and it did say 4 to 5 uses. Some of you guys in my comments were saying 7 or 8. So I went and did I think I did the 4 or 5 uses, but I spread it out between 5 warmers. So I did use one whole container, and like my whole house was like pistachio. But I'm gonna try to see if I can get 8 out of it. And next time I think I'm gonna mark it up, and I'm gonna see how many, how far down, how many uses I actually get out of it. Okay, like, comment, subscribe for more content like this, and have a great day.